want a Black Widow movie. Here's Atomic Blonde. Okay. Now can we have a Black Widow movie? Here's Red Sparrow. Fuck! Hey there guys, I'm Tom Gillard. Welcome back to my movie channel. Thank you for joining me for this, my review of the new Jennifer Lawrence, Joel Edgerton film, Red Sparrow. Red Sparrow is about the character played by Jennifer Lawrence, who is a ballerina whose ballet career is tragically cut short when she has a terrible accident on stage. Her uncle, who works for the Russian government, sweeps in and says, I've got a job for you, I can keep you safe, I can keep you employed, help you take care of your sick mother if you do this job for me, working in the Russian spy kind of world. Now this film is pretty good. I actually quite enjoyed my time watching Red Sparrow. It's not a fantastic movie. It's not a great movie. It's not a movie that I'm gonna encourage everybody to rush out and see straight away. You can wait to see this movie till it comes out on digital or Blu-ray. But this movie isn't bad, and I'm gonna get into some of the things that I first of all liked about the movie, and then some of the problems that this movie has. So first of all, what I liked about this movie, Jennifer Lawrence is a world-class actress. I've known this for a long time. I think she belongs in the top 5 best actresses working today conversation. She is amazing, and I really enjoyed her performance in this film. It is very, very entertaining, very thrilling. You get chills watching her on screen. She is very good in the movie. And so is her co-star Joel Edgerton, fellow Australian by the way. Joel Edgerton is also a really, really good actor. He's really good in this film, and I really enjoyed their chemistry together. Now, while the film does take its time to really get going with the story, once the characters that Jennifer Lawrence and Joel Edgerton play actually come together in the film and meet up, the movie really picks up its pace and really gets more interesting. Which brings me to one of my gripes about the film, is that the film is over 2 hours long. And at several points in the film, there are several scenes that I'm watching that I felt didn't really need to be there. They didn't serve any overall importance to the story, and therefore you probably could have cut about 15 to 20 minutes off of this movie and it would have been a tighter film. This film has 2 great mysteries to it. One they pulled off really well, and another one they didn't really do that well. One mystery is about finding out who is a Russian mole inside the agency, and the other mystery is not knowing whose side Jennifer Lawrence's character is on the entire time. And that was the one that they didn't execute very well, I feel. That one, it made it obvious the entire time whose side she was really on, and then they try and trick you towards the end and you're like, no, I knew that that's not what you were trying to do. So I felt like the filmmakers didn't really know that they'd already made it blatantly obvious which side Jennifer Lawrence was on in the film. My friend described this film as a heart monitor to a dying patient. It goes from 0 to 100 really, really quickly. That's something I actually really enjoyed about this movie, is that it starts out really slow, which I thought they could have tightened up a little bit, of course, but starts out slow and quiet, and then all of a sudden something happens. You're like, what the fuck just happened? And then it slows back down again, then it ramps right back up again. It goes from 0 to 100, back to 0, back to 100 really quickly, with some of the action scenes, some of the surprises in this film. There are few action scenes in this film, but they are brutal, they are visceral, they are violent, and they are great. There's a couple of really, really brutal torture scenes in this film as well, and those scenes are also very thrilling to watch. They're very gruesome. They make you very uncomfortable, but I did really enjoy watching those scenes. I do feel like this film needed more emotional hooks, more things to get you invested in the characters. I was invested in Jennifer Lawrence's character, but I felt like I needed more. I wanted to know more about her as a person. I wanted to know more about her life, and I wanted to get more invested in that character, and they didn't do that good a job of getting me fully invested in a character and really caring about her. I did care about her, but only to a point, and not to the point that I usually like to care about certain characters in films. Joel Edgerton's character, I really enjoyed his character as well, but again, I wanted to know a bit more about him and what he's all about. But overall, Red Sparrow, I feel is a good film. It's not fantastic, it's not amazing. I'm not recommending that you go and rush out and see it immediately, but if you're a fan of the spy, thriller, espionage genres, you might actually enjoy this film. It has good performances, some good action scenes, some great moments, but overall the film is just good. It's not great. Go and see Black Panther again, is basically what I'm saying. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching my review, guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do have more reviews coming soon, and I will talk to you guys next time.